like wind in our sails. Hold on tight, I can smell the shore, it's right in front of us if we just hold on tight. This vision that I saw is getting closer every dawn. We are dreamers of the shore. 7 years now on this boat, and we all know where we belong. Just wait. For our home to show on the horizon, soon we'll be there. Hold on tight, I can smell the shore, it's right in front of us if we just hold on tight. This vision that I saw is getting closer every dawn. We are dreamers of the shore when we can't read the sky. We just sail with the wind that we've got. And when we're drowning in doubt, just keep on believing. We are dreamers of the shore.
Spotted a small shark here. We're out of fish, so Magnus might be able to get in. When you want to catch a shark, it might not be so easy. I took a bit of a nibble. That was funny. I was videoing you, waiting for you to cast, and you turned around.
It's Sunday, and usually on a Sunday we'll try and have a roast. So I said to Wendy this morning, or yesterday actually, I said, how about we go around to that little beach and cook up a nice pork roast for Sunday dinner. There we are. Found this little beach yesterday. There's not much wood, so I'm going to have to go for a scout and get some wood. But otherwise, it's a nice little beach to have a 4-hour cook-up on.
In the town on the hill where the apples grow, the church bells ring every hour or so. I took a little walk just to see the ships coming in. The sun rose up right above the highway. Black, blue, red, yellow, golden skyway. It's like the day that you jump into the wind. I can't go back down to that water again. These old muddy shoes keep on walking the streets.
Right, get the fire started and I'll go and collect some more later.
In the sheets, the window display of some little store in town.
Here's a juicy one. Yep. Oh, it's heavy. It might be a long burning one. There's a little one.
Nice shady spot. Now for a pork roast, you got to get the camp oven pretty hot. So it's pretty hard to get good coals out of this driftwood, but we'll do our best. We want to get that camp oven up around, I don't know, 220, 240, something like that, stinking hot, so you get a good crackle. So we'll give it a good crack. Ha, a joke. Slim pickings.
There's my reflection against the morning light. Hello, Mr. Ghost, Mr. Skeleton White. You better comb your hair, you better wipe that George clay off your brow. You better stand up straight, man, these people hardly recognize you now. Lord, carry me like a sailing ship. Comfort me before I slip around the dark side of the moon. All this spinning around.
Can you pass me the ore out of the tinny?
Yep.
Actually, the shovel right next to you.
Nice.
Yeah. Just gonna throw a shovel down. The lengths you got to go to get wood up here in the Kimberley. How do I get up from there to here?
Oi.
Lucky I'm a young fella. Lucky I'm not like 61.
I just sit here lonesome for you. There's a million things I would rather do instead. I know it takes a lot to change where it might, and I know it takes a year to see the warm summertime. But I'm made of nails, man, made of tombstone and tall, tall trees. But the tombstone fades and the nails will rust. The tall oak trees, they all turn to dust. A little every day, it's so slow that you can't even see. I guess I'll try to find another thing to be. Lord, carry me like a sailing ship. Comfort me before I slip around the dark side.
Nah, it's just mullet. Heat that up. Righto, we've got some coals going. Because we've only got limited wood, I'm going to actually start this early and put the camp oven straight on the fire just to get it hot. Why do we always choose such hot days to do camp oven cooking? One thing I haven't got with me is a billy lifter. That's hot. I got this lump of pork here from the butcher in Broome. He used to do all my meat when I ran tours up there. So all I've done to it is patted it dry, cut some slits in it, salted it, and then left it in the fridge for 12 hours uncovered to dry out, because we want a nice dry out cap on this to get that nice crackle. The camp oven's been on long enough now, so we're going to slip her in. Listen to the crackle! For the first bit, we want this pretty hot, but we want majority of the heat on the top, because we're trying to get that crackling to get nice and crackly. So I'm just going to put a few coals down here underneath. Nothing too exciting, because I haven't got many. I've got so many billy lifters at home, and I've got none here. As per usual, really struggling for some coals, but we'll get there. They're like lemmings, they just walk straight off the edge.
We used to do that with hamsters.
Let them walk off and hit the ground.
No, on your hands, and they just keep running round and round.
One little tip is if you're cooking next to a really hot fire like I am, the fire side will cook a lot quicker than the non-fire side inside the camp oven, especially if you're doing bread or cakes or scones or something like that. So I just give it a 180 degree turn about every half hour or so. So now the other side gets the heat. Not so important for a roast until the veggies go in. Then it gets, yeah, what a nice even cook.
Not much wood here. Magnus keeps finding it though. Is there much more to collect over there?
Hey,
Alright, I'll go get some.
that's a lot of climbing. Looks like I've been for a swim, but I haven't. It is hot. Alright, let's have a look at this. So it's been 40 minutes. Oh, look at that. What I need to do is move the coals away from the middle. Actually, I'll get a new batch of coals. I'll turn it around. Another 10 minutes of heat on top only, and then we'll put a bit of heat on the bottom and start the actual cooking process instead of the crackling process. going to get them. I went for a walk around the other side of the beach there and managed to find some good hardwood. So we should be fine now for the duration of the cook. One thing to remember when you're cooking around rocks that have been wet is that don't put your fire near rocks that are always getting wet. It's alright with sandstone like this because it doesn't explode, but with granite or basalt or anything really hard, if it's absorbed moisture and you put it around your fire, they do explode. Righto, let's have a look at it. Wow, oh, smell that, smell that. Alright, time for the main part of the cook now. It's been about an hour now, so I've put some more coals on the bottom, some more coals on the top, and we'll let it cook now for a couple of hours, or not a couple, but 1 more hour, and then put the veggies in, and then should be ready in an hour after that, so another couple of hours. It's been a couple of hours, so just going to put the veggies in now. I've got a couple of bits of pumpkin, some onion, garlic and potatoes. That's about all we've got left that's fresh on the boat. Well, the pumpkin we froze, because as soon as you cut pumpkin it doesn't last long, so you got to freeze it. And then I'm going to make up a bit of my favourite sort of gravy, which is a bit of pepper gravox mixed in with some French green peppercorns and a bit of whipping cream, and that makes a beautiful gravy. So that's next. Well, it's been a couple of hours, so let's have a sticky beak, eh? Look at that! That looks absolutely beautiful. Crackling's a little bit charred right at the top. Alright, let's get the veggies in there. So what I got, now what I do with the garlic, I do 1 garlic whole for us, and then 1 garlic I chop across like that, so you get lots of little pieces, and that's for the meat, that flavours the meat. So yeah, that's what we got. Potatoes always in the bottom, gotta take the longest. Onions in the middle. Garlic. And then a bit of pumpkin. Oh, that looks beautiful. So we'll get a final splodge of coals on. I can hear that sizzling already. Well, you know, we haven't seen boats for weeks, and we're in the most isolated part, and a cruise ship comes in. Unbelievable.
We both jumped out of our skin.
Yeah, I turned around, I just said, look! Wow. That is unreal.
This is where you think you're remote, but you really aren't. This is the biggest cruise ship that services the Kimberley area. We have never seen this one before here, at least I haven't, have you?
No.
We've never seen this one before here, and we think it'll be going down the Hunter. Well, the ship won't, but the people will. There must be thousands of people on there. That's enormous. Wow. Well, I think the cruise ship's going to drop anchor there, and we reckon that it's going to ferry people to the beach, Naturalist Beach, and then helicopter them to Mitchell Falls. That's what we think. So tomorrow it's going to be very busy, but tomorrow we won't be here because we're moving on out to the islands.
Right, our last bit. The pork's all done, so I'm just going to make up this sauce. Just quickly go and check the water. Right, so it's a pretty easy little recipe. You get whole green peppercorns, tip off the sauce, look at these little rippers, hey? Put them in. 300ml, well this one's 250. Whipping cream. Now because we're camping, about 200ml. Because we're camping, we just use the UHT, but you can use any sort of cream. Then 2 teaspoons of Gravox. 1, 2. Give that a stir. Now when we heat this up, it will thicken. I've got the water boiling there just in case I need to add some water. I don't like water with my Gravox, I like cream. The camp, we've all finished here. The roast is in the camp oven in the tinny. The gravy's in here. So I'm just going to grab my shovel and go. Look at that crackling. Oh, yum. It's crackling. Falling apart. Don't know if I can carve it.
Pardon?
It's falling apart.
Pull apart pork.
Yeah, it is. Pulled pork. Just about. And there we have the finished product. The gravy. Oh, drizzled all over the pork. Oh, beautiful.
Well, they stayed for a few hours and now they're going to Curry Bay. Not quite sure what they did here.